I'm Giancola. I'm a freelance illustrator. I've been painting for close to 22 years in the fantasy and science fiction market.
And what have you brought with you to this convention?
Today I have one of my masterworks, one of my largest paintings ever. Actually, it is the largest painting I've ever created. It's the Fellowship of the Ring. And it's them descending from Mount Caradhras after they've been defeated by Saruman and his storm. And they're coming down off the mountain in defeat, but in hopes that they can find a way around and then find a way through into Moria.
And what inspired you to paint that particular scene?
It was the scene. My client wanted something epic, something with a landscape in it. And in order to actually include the entire fellowship in the particular image, I had to get Gandalf in before he goes down with the Balrog, and so there's a very narrow window of moments that I can include Gandalf in with the rest of the fellowship. And I also love picking moments that are kind of in between the climactic events. So this was a chance to show the humanity of the characters, their camaraderie for each other, as they stay bonded together, they stay hopeful, and in pursuit of accomplishing the destruction of the ring.
And that comes through completely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
But do you want to do anything in front of the painting, or?
Yes. You want to pick up the?
Well, and I wanted to know how long you're going to be here.
I'll be here till the evening, so if I happen to be not at the table, just taking a real quick break.
Okay, so but you'll be here till like 6 at least.
You know, I have a panel at 6 or 7, so we can't actually change it. So for an hour, I'll be on. Okay, so yeah, so until like 5 or 6, I've got to.
I like how it feels. The point of view is that it feels like we're spying.
Or spying. Oh, looking
yeah,
through.
Because they're partially blocked by what is icicles.
Yeah, no, kind of an ice fall.
Yeah.
I imagine, maybe there's a high altitude spring or meltwater coming down off the mountain.
Yeah.
So it's a great. Also, it's actually, to be honest, it's also a formal design that I do with my work, so that it becomes a framing device, so that your eye doesn't slide off the page, off the viewing plane, so that it keeps you in the middle of the composition, and then that keeps us looking and centered in the middle with the rest of the fellowship.
I love it.
Thank you.
It looks like a photograph, like the way the light is and everything.
Thank you. I try to make it very moody.
It is. It's very atmospheric. Yeah. How long did this particular painting take you?
It took almost a year. Well, we worked on ideas for almost 2 years with Joshua Patel. But once we settled on the concept, it was then about 3 months to completion.
Wow. And how big is the canvas?
It is almost 10 feet. 10 feet wide and 6 feet tall.
And what's the medium?
It is oil painting on linen, so a very classical format for painting.
Do you know where your client's going to put this?
No idea.
Must be one giant fireplace.
No, I don't. One giant. It's a giant couch painting. Right? Yeah. He'll have to have very high ceilings in his house for this one. But I'd love to see it installed in a location, because proper lighting will add a tremendous amount of depth and illumination and quality to the piece once it's installed properly.
Yeah. Well, it's gorgeous. You should be very satisfied.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Good.